everybody. My name is Just Rich, and this is Joshua Lakes, also known as Lake's Voice. He'll be assisting me on guitar. We're going to give you a set of songs, and the first one on the list is Shadow Comes. Full disclaimer, I can't sing.
Work out with my flaws, run up on my demons. Leaves gonna fall, that's my favorite season. Nowadays autumn, don't be leaving. Step in the door like that is home. Not enough to dabble on, been moving like a shadow. Work out with my flaws, run up on my demons. Leaves gonna fall, that's my favorite season. Nowadays autumn, don't be leaving. Step in the door like that is home. Not enough to dabble on, been moving like a shadow. I'm on top of things like a bag of drone. Folks say they got a bag at home. That looks like a purse to me. Trash people can never work with me. If you litter, you can't get a verse with me. And you cannot be cursing me like you won't wait, fight these out. I got ideas, I'ma write them down. See, I've been on the move, so I don't care who like me now. She used to be babe, she wifey now. The pressure on top is sliding down. Can't tell you how to turn life around. Came back with a vengeance and the business. If you didn't show interest, I'ma charge you interest. Working out like bench press, homie, I've been pressed. Southbound but downtown in a minute. Life is good when you live it, and I've been with it. Don't feel good when you get it, and go get shit. I don't believe in anything but physics. Mind over matter, and this is matter to me. My business is not the distance going for. I used to drink my coffee warm, now it's fresh up off the press. My jacket ain't got no button, ain't no need to be so pressed. I choose to be blessed, why you choose to be stressed? Life is good, just like a peach bliss. Work out with my flaws, run up on my demons. Leaves gonna fall, that's my favorite season. Now these arms don't be leaving, step in the door like that is home. Lot of love to dabble on, been moving like a shadow. Work out with my flaws, run up on my demons. Leaves gonna fall, that's my favorite season. Now these arms don't be leaving, step in the door like that is home. Lot of love to dabble on, been moving like a shadow.
Everybody, this song is called Amazing. It's an intro to my upcoming project, Chapter Black. Completely produced by Hey Josh. Good, we good. It's all good. I ain't tripping, I ain't slipping, no. It's not the distance, we just different, See the vision, gonna get it, Whoever with it, then they with it, now we winning. Lately I've been feeling good. Lately I've been feeling great. And there's a lot that's on my plate. I've been on the grind, I've been doing fine. Everything's on my mind, staring at skylines. Dope beats with my rhymes, 314 the prize time. Still taking my side, third eye is hindsight. Some friends I won't like, sink ships and fly kites. Seek love and find life, find that it's all like I ain't tripping, I ain't slipping, nah. It's not the difference, we just different, See the vision, gonna get it, Whoever with it, then they with it, now we winning, I ain't tripping, I ain't slipping, nah. It's not the distance, we just different, See the vision, gonna get it, Whoever with it, then they with it now. Yeah. I'm at a function and I'm writing rhymes, running late, fighting time. I should just be fighting crime. Since I'm like Miles Morales or in Wonderland where Alice. Life has been on balance. Nowadays autumn don't be leaving, things change up in the season. Old shells that need cleaning, why dust them off? People talking ish, I said. They don't wanna get involved, say they wanna get involved. Catch a monster, catching out of pocket, and then they wanna get involved. Spring to summer, winter, fall. Oops, I mean winter fell. Fell in love, it's been a spell. I heard the mentors never kiss and tell. On my hard drive, been a Dell, rolling the deep like Mr. Dell. People snitching, they don't hit up 12. I heard they want to get a spell, like who wants to get a profit? Who wants to lose a buck? Get mean like Mr. Krabs, or in my bag like Scrooge McDuck. All my part-time knew what's up when they saw me on the news and such. Sleeping something, I don't lose as much. Skyline music, my feet are up now. I ain't tripping, I ain't slipping, nah. It's not the distance, we just different, I see the vision, gonna get it, Whoever with it, then they with it, now we winning, tripping, I ain't slipping, It's not the distance, we just different, I see the vision, gonna get it, Whoever with it, then they with it, now we with it, We good, it's all good. Okay, this song is called Open Skies. It's from Project Skylines. I'll close it off. You can't hit me on my cellular, I'm drifting in the nebula. My homie told me my ideas are actually pretty clever, bruh. You could be whatever, who gets lost in whatever now. Put a lock on what you selling, hush. See, I'm the plug with all that vibe-ish. I've been living so vibrant in the clouds, skydiving. I hope I don't fall, I just wanna float. I move back to the coast, see, I'ma go ghost, don't make me go. I got time to be the ghost, so stay close and stay woke. All my favorites say so. Hot boxing in the whip, listening to Days Low. Autumn time now, could you tell me where it may go? I need the whole team on the payroll. We all need some pesos. Penny for my thoughts, the skyline might even change though. As the day glow, I sit back and admire the day glow. These things are strange, but quite strange though. Piano keys from my outer range. Knows I'm tripping in the downfall without a raincoat. Better decisions, tell me what you use your brain for. Now tell me what you came for, what we running late for. Yeah, some days I got a blunt in my hands. Who put that skunk in your pants? I'll be down to put some fun in your dance. Why you moving moody? Yeah, who put that funk in your dance? I could rap some night, yeah, I'll put some trying in a trance. In a galaxy now, and I'm posted on a satellite. See, I don't have an appetite, a lot on my plate, but you can have a bite. Trading tails with the ones that pass me by, and people know that it's half the time I'm looking at skylines, can't even make it, can't even fake it. Psychedelic sacred, do it all forever. Paid time travels with my lemonade, and I will always forever say, if I should fall into the sky, you think I float, or will I fly? And I won't ask how, I won't ask why, but I'll close it off for open skies. And if I should fall into the sky, do you think I float, or will I fly? And I won't ask how, I won't ask why, but I'll close it off for open skies. Spontaneous, you got it. Running with the windows down, been rolling through the city, got the beat real loud, and a couple homies with me. We about to get it now. We about to get busy. Like, are you having fun yet? We pull up on the sunset. Like, whoa, Rich ain't with you. I thought you already pulled through, or he might be in the hot box, or at a bar with a shock top. Only got some flyers to drop off for the open mic hot spot. Wait, thought Rich was in the Uber. Young camera shooter, you know how you do it. More aim on the camera roll, pull up at the trouble. Carolina J, you can call that a cameo. Backpack with last nice game, cool controllers, unspoken blunt rollers. V-Mac using no coasters. One P mimosas, I'm probably doing the most band practice live on the sofa. Got a vibe you can't East Coast us, I mean West Coast us. Walnut Park, I'm drinking best soda. My girl doing yoga, I'm a Jedi like Yoda. Been riding with the windows down, been rolling through the city. Got the beat real loud, and a couple homies with me. We about to get it now. We about to get busy. Like, are you having fun? Yeah, we pull up in the sunset, riding with the windows down, rolling through the city. Got the beat real loud, and a couple homies with me. We about to get it now. We about to get busy. Like, are you having fun? Yeah, we pull up on the sunset. Like, yeah, I'm on a song like Keith Richards. I know some people that actually want to be richer, that can think richer, drink big, sleep in the castle. No one trip on that, we deep in the south. I mean, coffee in Seattle, pre-rose Denver, St. Louis, summers to Louisiana winters. No matter where I travel, no matter where I venture, I come alive in the nighttime. I in love with bike time. A lot of my plate, it's the middle of a lifetime. Roll all you want, never match my grind. As I gravitate and graduate, old habits die hard, I assassinate. My pet peeves include misses of the best trees. I won't ever just the or is that just me? Back to the best me. Can't be the old me. Big me could've been better. I can't be the worst me. The present thoughts that used to wanna hurt me. Life's a chicken, I'm flirting under the skirt flames. But having under the dirt king, communicating with earthlings. And the vibe's not the surface. Box like DMT with that first hit. The bird's the word, and I'm right where the purchase. I said I was rich, never said I was perfect. Yes, work. Right with the windows down, rolling through the city. Be real loud and a couple homies with me. We about to get it now. We about to get busy. Like, are you having fun? Yeah, we pull up on the sunset. Yeah.
Alright, so we are here with Just Rich.
What's up, everybody?
You want to kind of just give a little intro to yourself, a little background?
Yeah, my name is Just Rich. I am a music artist from the St. Louis city area. I run an open mic in my city as well. And you can catch me in the street shooting photography or playing Pokemon Go. Yeah.
What do you like to shoot photography-wise?
I like skylines and buildings. Like I started photography because I like to take pictures of skylines. Like I lived in a loft downtown. And they had like this rooftop, and so like every morning I would get to like go out, see the like sunrise, and like click pics. So I was like, I need to get like when I finally got my camera, I got like this random 55 lens. And I was like, I want to get the whole skyline, so I wanted to get like in the wide lens thing, and to save up, I had to like start like shooting people. No, not shooting people. Like it's taking photos of people, and then like to get money for the lens and the camera. But yeah, I'm a major fan of skylines. My first project is called Skylines. Yeah.
Awesome. That's awesome. You have a new project coming up too, right?
Yeah.
How is that going to be different from Skylines?
It's gonna be way. Chapter Black is like a project. It's one of the projects I had in my mind for like a while though, since I was like about 8 years ago, like making music. But it's something I wanted to highlight. It was supposed to like show off like a dark chapter of your life and everything, but that's not what the project's entitling now. It has a new meaning. It's like it's dark times, but it's all like it's good. It's good. It has tracks like Amazing on there, like Ramen. It's just so many motivational things and stuff, and it's just like it's the opposite of it. But Skylines was like an introductory piece. It was just like, all right, here's this kid. He likes Skylines. He likes rapping. We got it, and so forth. And then after that, I dropped a project called Richie Quarantino. And that was like my quarantine project. That was like a little buffer in between like Chapter Black, because I was telling Joshy, who was my engineer and producer, like my best homie, like we was just like talking about it, and we were like, we should drop this, and we had like extra songs and worked with some other features. We linked up with F Note, the Visionary. He sent us over some stuff. Paul, Mike, Tipsy Wordplay, and then we just made a quarantine project, and then we continued the quest for Chapter Black. And then right around New Year's, like we were like looking at the list, and Joshy pointed out like, all right, we got a lot of songs and some features on here. We kind of like looked at the list, cut down like things that didn't belong like on the initial project, and then we had enough for another project, and we were like, what do we do with this extra music? So we dropped another project called EOS called End of Season. And so that was like a little like algorithm tease. But one thing about me as an artist, I don't promote my work pretty well.
Just drop it?
I just drop it. I feel like all the time I'll be like, here's a picture of like what's about to happen and everything. And I'm like, I don't have that many fans. So I'm just like, instead of me just sitting that picture, I'm like, oh, when I get the music, I'll just share the link with y'all. Like, so, and that's been working out fine. I've been like back to back creating things.
Yeah, consistency is key.
Yeah, definitely.
So the EP that you just dropped, it says Volume 1. Is there going to be more of that kind of series?
Yeah, definitely. I modeled it after one of my favorite artists right now. My favorite artist is Mac Miller, but my favorite artist at the moment, second favorite artist, is Coda the Friend, and he's been dropping like a bunch of cool stuff. And one of the things I noticed last year, he dropped a project called Lyrics to Go Volume 1. And it's 10 tracks, 15 minutes, just like him rapping on lo-fi beats. And it's all motivational. It's like a TED Talk for 15 minutes, just like positive affirmations and stuff. And I really enjoyed it and digged it. And this year he did the same thing. He dropped his volume 2. So like I modeled my volume 1 after his volume 1, even though it's not in the same context of things. It was just like when I first saw his project, I was like, this is genius. He dropped these super small songs, like he probably wasn't never gonna release, and he's getting like traction for it. Like you're getting like algorithm like mixes and stuff, and people are becoming fans of your music because you're like continuously putting stuff out there. It's gonna shake things up. If people and then when they hear the new stuff, they might like it and be like, let's go back and hear some of the old stuff. So building a discography is just like one of my main plans of like action for this year. So, whether it be singles, EPs, and albums, like definitely.
Okay, cool. So you put on the Lyrical Therapy open mic here in St. Louis. How long have you been doing that?
For about to be 11 years.
Wow.
Yeah.
What got you started doing that?
I like poetry. Well, I always like written raps and everything. And then when I went to college, it was my freshman year, and well, of course, when I went to college, I was just like chilling, and they was like, "Oh, we got this poetry slam thing," and I was like, "Oh, I write rhymes," and it was my first time seeing spoken word ever done. I was like, "Oh, I like this." So when I competed in the poetry slam, everyone else just had like smaller poems and stuff, and I kind of had like a rap that I kind of like re-influenced into like a spoken word bit. But I won that slam, but I really got a craving for poetry. I was like watching Def Jam shit, like in my dorm room and stuff. I'm like, I love this. Like I'm writing poems, and college is like weird. You get to experiment things. But then I went back home, St. Louis, and at the time I was like 18, and no, I was 19 at the time. And I remember I couldn't get into any open mics ever in the city because they were all 21 and up. And I was like, damn.
I'm gonna start my own.
Yeah, I was like, I'm gonna do this on my own. And it started out with like 10 people. Like the first show was at UC Library, had 10 people come out. 2 people performed and myself, and then like everyone else just enjoyed it. I was like, all right, yeah, that was cool. And then like a week later, someone wrote me like, yo, I missed your open mic. Someone said it was dope, and then someone wrote me the next day like, when you guys doing that open mic thing again? I was like, again? And I was like, what? And then like it started off weird at first, but then it got into like its own thing. So it became like, no, and it was like great. It was a perfect platform for me to like network with artists, for me to like, my favorite part is like sitting back and chilling, watching other artists perform, like because you get inspired by so many different people, or like it's like poetry or comedy or like songwriters or people who just do acoustic covers or like rappers. Like it's like a chocolate box. You never know what to expect every night. So yeah, it was crazy. Yeah.
That sounds so fun. I definitely got to make it out to one.
Oh, yeah,
you just had your first one since quarantine.
Yeah.
Was a thing, right?
Mm-hmm.
Cool.
Yeah, so far we had 3, one in November, one in December, and the last one in January. Okay. And then we're going to take a break in February, and we're going to bring back one in March.
Okay. Did you have to take a long hiatus because of the COVID?
Yeah, we stopped March. We were supposed to have this phenomenal show for 314 Day. You're not from St. Louis, but like 314 Day, March 14th.
I'm hip on it.
Okay, cool. I gotta like make sure I include everybody into it. If you guys don't know, 314 Day. Pi Day, St. Louis, but we were supposed to do the show on the 15th last year, like on the Sunday, like, but COVID came and happened, and that was it, like, no. So our last show was like March 8th until November 7th. That was a long time. Yeah, from going like doing shows weekly, it took me out of a perspective and stuff, but it kind of like got me out of my hobby because I stayed sharp doing open mics, like. No matter what, like I could like start the show with like me and Lex can like go ahead and like start the show or end the show. Like we'll always get that constant practice in, you know. And without that constant practice, you kind of like start lacking. I hear old people say all the time. Sorry, mom. But if you don't use it, you'll lose it. And that's kind of how I felt with like poetry or even like the performing. Like it's like you got to stay at it. So
for sure. So what were you up to during that little hiatus? Not little, kind of long.
I put a lot of emphasis into like music and like remaking like different parts of me. I got into video game streaming so I can like share my music through people that like video games. Smart. Yeah, I was like, I'm gonna be on quarantine. I'm on quarantine with a purpose. Me and Beyonce, we moved to a spot And now I got a little photography lab in the basement, like little studio area that I could like shoot up in. I got my own little stream room, so I've been keeping busy with photography, streaming, and like the music. But I'm definitely ready for lyrical therapy to come, so I can go like just back at it, like yeah.
It's a nice eclectic.
Yeah, it is.
Group of things that you got going on.
Yeah,
so that's nice.
I like a good mix of everything.
Yeah,
Yeah. I'm always gonna find something interesting.
So you call yourself a lyricist rather than a rapper or poet. What are the qualifiers to give you that label?
So a lot of rappers in the city don't consider me a rapper. And then I do spoken word poet. I'm even on the poet. I'm on the 2020-2021 Slam team for St. Louis for poetry, but I feel like I'm not a poet. Like spoken word is one thing, but when I'll do like pieces, it'll be more like uptone. But it's not rap though. Right. It's still not rap, but it's skate. So it's like this fine in between. So I didn't really have a good name. Right, you're just rich. Like that's what you get. Like you guys saw the performance. Like I'll like slow talk like it's poetry. I'll get to fast rapping. I'll try to harmonize the vocals. It's like whatever the feeling is. It's lyrics at the end of the day. Like people think I'm rapping, and I come out with feel the vibe. It's just like he just want me rapping, and then like people think I'm doing poetry. I come out with like just spitting bars. It's just like what is going on. So it's best to tell people ahead of time. Like one time I got booked for a comedy show.
No way.
I was hosting Lyrical Therapy, and the person I did something that they thought was funny, and they booked me for a show afterwards. So I was like, man, you were phenomenal, man. Like, go ahead. And then like they booked me for the show. I thought they were talking about poetry the whole time. It was a whole comedy show, and like so that happened on my resume. I did.
So did you perform?
Yeah, I got out there. I told the crowd like, yo, I'm a poet, like, and I told them the exact same story what happened, but they thought it was part of the joke. And I was like, no, this isn't a joke. I'm a poet. I'm gonna do some poetry. Like I don't know what y'all want. Like so, yeah.
That's awesome.
I got to promo myself a little bit. They were like, what the hell just happened? Like I was like, no, I'm going home. So,
what are your favorite lyrics that you've ever written? Like most powerful to you?
Most powerful lyrics ever written. From a song called self-titled project, the Chapter Black. The track on there called Chapter Black. I say I love my daughter more than anything, and anything is everything. Long kisses, babe. She's gonna get the wedding ring. Yeah. But the part about my daughter is the most thing because if you listen to my music, I'll mention fall, autumn, leaves, all this stuff. My daughter's name is Autumn. She was born in fall. She's the biggest part of my life. So when I mention things like even the subtle things like if I should fall, like that, I'm speaking like autumn, like. Yeah, so but like she means the world to me, but like that line like just speaks like the main truth about me. It's like all I really care about. Like you can hit me up with whatever, but if I have my daughter, it's most likely her time is like the most precious. Because when she turns to a teenager, she ain't gonna want no daddy time.
Right.
So it's just like I want all this time now. Like it's great now. She wants my full attention, so I'll give it to her. But yeah, I love my daughter more than anything, and anything is everything. So I love her more than everything. It's simple. It's simple lyrics, but it means the world to me. Yeah.
That's awesome. Good answer. That's
right on.
Yeah. So she might be the answer to this next question, but what or who are your greatest inspirations?
My daughter, definitely. Yeah. My daughter. I get inspired by a lot of people. Like, I get inspired by strangers. Yeah.
I like that.
Yeah, I get inspired by strangers. That. I could be scrolling and I could see someone like post like a rap video thing, like or like music like complete, and I'm like, double tap, like, man, this is hard. Going like, man, I need to like rap like that. I'll get inspired that way. I could be hanging out with Joshy. Like me and him, we hung out yesterday, and he was like going through beats, and he just played this like beat, and it was already phenomenal. And then like we recorded a whole song, and what he did with my voice on that song, it just inspired. I was like, I should be writing like every week. We should be in this studio writing every week. I actually photographers like earlier, like she was just shooting, and I was just like, ooh, I want to shoot too. She was finding all these angles like by the plant on the side. I was like, ooh, I want to get direction too. I want to like so it's so many things that can be inspiring throughout the day. So
if you're open to it, yeah.
Yeah, if you're open to it, definitely.
So when you're writing music, what is like the main message you're trying to communicate for your art?
It's all gonna be okay. It's all gonna be okay. That's all it is. It's, the Project Chapter Black is really triggering to the point that it's all gonna be okay. It's a song called "The Press Is On." It's about like depression. Like it's a wordplay on that. So it's gonna be about being okay through that. The song amazing, just everything. I have some friends going through it right now. I have a lot of friends going through it and different battles, a lot of different battles. And sometimes, I don't really have like the right words for them. I'm a lyricist. I don't have the right words for it. I don't have like the healing thing, but like I know where music takes me sometimes. Like even just hearing like when I listen to Coda music, it just makes me feel better. I feel like it's just like he'll say stuff like people keep their spirits low, but keep on moving as you heal and grow and stuff. And it's just like I need that type of stuff. So I want to like say things like I don't want to waste a word. Really, I want people to catch on, feel good about stuff, and then I want people to relate to me when they can't relate to me. Like, I want people who don't drink coffee just be like, damn, Americano do sound good type deal. Like, like he rapping so hard about it. Like it's so it keeps mentioning it. Like I want like it kind of gives them a taste of my life. So it's like I'm blogging. I'm opening it up to the world. So it's like whatever people want to pick out of it. And everyone's not gonna like my music, and that's cool. Like
not everybody's for everybody.
Yeah, not everybody's for everybody. That's totally smooth. But like, I just want like when people can get to hear it, like they hear it, witness a live performance or whatever, or just in passing. I want to leave like some sort of memory for them. So
Some impact, yeah. That's cool. Word. Well, can you tell people how they can find you and your music and keep up with you?
You cannot find me at all. Oh wait, on the social. Oh yeah, I thought you meant in real life. I was like, you cannot search for me. No, I'm just kidding. You guys can look up just_rich now on Instagram. On Twitter, I'm R_LUXIO. And then you can search Just Rich on Facebook. But forget all that. If you're looking for the music, just go to your favorite streamer or music playing device thing and just type in that good old Just Rich and bump that EOS one time for the one time.
One time for the one time. Cool. Thank you.
Anytime. Thank you.